Hello again everyone, this is Gorehound TV and I'm Ariel Trevino. Today I'll be reviewing the very popular A Quiet Place. Being John Krasinski's directorial debut, this film had plenty of buzz surrounding it. So, we're following a family that lives in silence in order to avoid mysterious monsters that hunt based on sound. Looking at the technical aspects of this film, the camera work and lighting are impeccable. The film has a solid budget and it really shows. And the setting is very post-apocalyptic, and we're exposed to abandoned towns and quite a bit of forest very early on in the film. There aren't many bad things to say about the production of the film, because, well, there really aren't many bad things about it. It's very well done, and I applaud them for their efforts. We immediately get to meet the children in the film, and they quickly set up the tone that fun and silence do not go hand in hand. For that very reason, we're promptly introduced to the stars of the show, the parents, who, if I could say, prove not to be nearly as wise as you'd hope parents to be. But I'll let you find that out for yourself. Because we are following such a small group of people, needless to say, the headcount is pretty small as well. However, I have absolutely nothing but good things to say about what we do get to see. The gore effects are impressive for the most part, but like most horror films these days, it's still kind of plagued with unnecessary CGI. When we're eventually introduced to the monsters, I'll give it up for the design, for sure, but the graphics seemed comparable to a Lifetime original movie. The acting throughout the film is definitely a point of contention in my own mind. While there's not too much that goes into it, considering the dialogue is probably shorter than this video, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are known to be impressive actors, for sure. However, I personally found that John Krasinski came off as unbelievable when he did open his mouth, which is as bad as it sounds, really. Everyone knows that this on-screen couple is also an off-screen couple, and still I felt the chemistry between the two was pretty off. With the two heavy hitters out of the way, I do think we should give it up for Millicent Simmons and Noah Jupe, playing Reagan and Marcus Abbott respectively. These kids really delivered on the shock factor. The film overall is incredibly tense, and I will give it up for John Krasinski introducing a new style of horror film, because what we need now is originality. The problem with the film, though, is that unless you want to spend the first half hour listening to your neighbors snore, the film is a bit of a bore and definitely a head-scratcher with all the plot holes. This isn't the first time we've been introduced to monsters that are orally gifted either. We know the Xenomorph, we even know the T-Rex. These monsters are a nice homage to that, but they really don't compare. So if you have incredible restraint for noise-making or want to test your suspension of disbelief, I think this is the movie for you. Otherwise, hey, watch it anyways. It's a big deal and what do I know? So I gotta give it 3 out of 5 gore pups. And again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would really boost my self-esteem. So see you soon. And by the way, the monster is Cyclops.